Elon Musk, not only the world's richest man, but also the world's biggest grifter, and dependent on socialism through our tax dollars, showed another level of embarrassment when Argentina President Javier Milei handed him a chainsaw at CPAC. He would scream out, "This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy." He'd then yell right after that, "Chainsaw!" While many of us had one take,
Elon coming with the chainsaw, that's a whole nother level. Okay, wait a minute. Is he watching like Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies or something? He goes, I think that would be good. I'd like to bring a chainsaw. Yeah, I'll bring a chainsaw on stage. That's a good symbol to let people know that I'm just trying to cut things down. The chainsaw represents cutting things quicker, like DEI and Black History Month and Women's History Month, and just cutting things quickly. If I used a knife, it would take longer. A chainsaw is just better. It's just faster. I love the way it sounds. That's how I feel. He's trying to teach white people that they're not doing racism right. I just don't feel whites here. They're to me. I come from apartheid. Racism, really shutting things down and really control. I'm used to controlling, Africans and taking their wealth. That's how I got rich. It's very simple. And you guys are very slow. You're very slow. That's how I feel. And I don't think white people here are ready for this kind of racism. They're like, even the Klan, they pull up their hoodies going, God damn, this guy's not playing games.
Comedian Godfrey had another, and there's much more in store. Another fun note for all of MAGA out there. While South Carolina is quite literally on fire, where was the president? Well, I'll tell you. He was getting slobber-knocked by his loyalists, with Elon Musk using, once again, his child as a human shield. On that note,
to me, he's like a bunch of people in one. He is the Joker. He is the Kingpin. He is the Goblin. All the evil people in one. He is Bane, Voldemort. He is all the evil in one. And I think all of his kids go to Slytherin. Especially that little motherfucker, he brings it to the White House. All of them are Slytherin.
We're from Slytherin, that's right. Yeah, Elon Musk's children all go to Slytherin.
I don't even think Trump can handle this. He can't handle it.
Obviously, Elon here. I'm at Eagle Pass, just arrived. And we're just going to go around and talk to the major officials and law enforcement and whatnot that are here.
That was, yes, the world's richest and most cringeworthy man, Elon Musk. He visited the border in Texas.
Cringeworthy is an understatement. He's also a psychopath. He wants to make our lives harder so he can become a trillionaire in another large transfer of wealth, essentially eliminating the middle class, all while wearing stupid t-shirts.
He says, yeah, I instead of living the dream, I live the meme. I'm like dark MAGA. Dark MAGA. I really feel like this is like elite autism. And I think it's an excuse, but it is getting real weird. And you all know that. Even you MAGA motherfuckers, like, yo, what is this motherfucker up to? Because I feel like Elon don't like anybody. Nobody. He wants to take over this whole, just him and his 12 kids. Chainsaw, chainsaw, and that weird laugh. Yeah, chainsaw, yeah.
He's not wrong. Elon wants to take over the world, and he's doing it solely because of his wealth. He is able to, in his words, coup whoever he wants, support the modern-day Nazis in Germany, a libertarian doofus in Argentina, and a Putin puppet in the United States. But that's not all. Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStrom Show. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you.
And I want to thank all of you very much for being here. Welcome to the White House, and we proudly celebrate Black History Month. How are you, darling? Today we pay tribute to the generations of black legends, champions, warriors, and patriots who helped drive our country forward to greatness. And you really are great people. What a great, nice group of...
Remember this debacle? Because Godfrey does.
So Donald Trump has decided to respect Black History Month. Yes, he's going to actually consider honoring Black History Month. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, Lord. I want to thank you, Mr. President. Lord have mercy. I didn't know what to do without February. How am I going to know about myself if you cancel Black History Month? So, because, you know, Donald Trump was about to cancel, like, Black History Month, Martin Luther King Day, put a pause on Asian Pacific Peoples Month, also Women's History Month, LGBTQ Month. He was canceling everything, putting a pause on everything. Everything. He wasn't even going to let Santa Claus come to town, bro. And so, and my thing is this. It would be disrespectful to cancel Black History Month, even though I do agree that we shouldn't always think about Black History Month because it kind of relegates you to 1 month. Of course, we all know the shortest month. They did it on purpose.
And he has a lot to say on Trump, Black History Month, and some legitimate criticism surrounding it.
I have a major announcement right now. As of today, the 1st of July, which today is the 2nd, I think, yeah, 2nd. But the 1st of July is White History Month. White History Month. So the whole month is White History Month from now on. Happy White History Month. As of July 1, 2018, we will be celebrating the entire month of July White History Month. And the reason I picked July, put it there, James. The reason I picked July is because white Christian males and female conservative, straight men and women of God are very patriotic, and July just fit with white people.
Also, remember when this dude, Jesse Lee Peterson, announced this debacle?
You think that February is the only time you should be thinking about yourself and having pride. It should be year-round. That's for any culture. It should be year-round. Some white people will say, well, what if we had a White History Month? You know those people, those idiots, those imbeciles that don't think right? They always go, what if we had a White History Month? That's just basically you're racist because every month is your month. Every month is White History Month, which has been lies, constant lies. You've lied on people. So whenever people get their own month, they are able to say, oh, wow, this is what happened to us. They never told us this. That's why we have our months, because we're revealing the that you didn't tell us. That's why we have these months, which is in a way kind of stupid, but it does disrespect the people that fought for those months.
Godfrey rightfully has a take on it as well. To follow more of Godfrey's content, head over to his YouTube channel, which can be found at youtube.com/@GodfreyComic, where he goes live from time to time, uploads shorts, and full VODs. His Twitter with the same exact handle, and tickets for his upcoming shows. The full list is available on Ticketmaster. That link will be left in the description box below for your perusal. Please support this dude if you can.